Peace and bliss. This is your girl Goddess Mystic, and I'm coming through with some zodiac messages. And y'all already know what's up when y'all see these cards. Well, if you don't know, you know. We starting off with Libra. Now, Libras, I don't ever start off with y'all, but what's up? Get into this good old Palo Santos. What's up? What is up, my Libras, my girls, my boys? So, just real quick, because gotta make sure we get the picture, okay? But yeah, so we have supermoon and waning crescent. It's crazy because the waning crescent usually comes right before the full moon. So y'all may be we're doing Mercury Retrograde readings. I don't know if I announced that. I'm just coming through like we starting off with Libra. So we're doing a Mercury Retrograde Zodiac Edition reading. Let's get it out. So basically we're going to be pulling into what you can expect to experience during this Mercury Retrograde, okay? So, of course, a lot of releasing. Now, something that I was picking up on before I came in here is that you guys may be on your cycle, or like your menses. You may be getting on your menses. I don't know. I'm hearing that it may come early, or it may actually come on this full moon. Now, we're not getting a super moon. We are getting a blood moon during this retrograde. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be on the 3rd of March. Now, of course, pre-shadow retrograde, we're getting the lunar eclipse, which is going to be on the new moon. Now, I'm not sure if that is going to be a super moon, but regardless of the situation, excuse me, because I was trying to get that out. So, you guys, 222, you guys are going to be releasing something that I'm hearing has been a burden to you. But it's going to be something that you found or felt was just so freaking hard to release. And it could have something to do with your thought process, your beliefs, and the conversations that you have with yourself. Because I don't know. Y'all was just going to let me keep talking like that. But y'all definitely care a lot about how 303, how you look. It's like, and I get it. Y'all could stand in the mirror a lot, or maybe that's just something that's going to happen. 313, y'all are going to start taking better care of yourself and prioritizing yourself more. We have that word right here, self-discovery, in the supermoon right here. Because what does it say? It's a full moon on steroids, brimming with energy to help you fully manifest intentions based on self-discovery. And it's a great time to practice manifestation, spells, and rituals. So some of you guys could be deepening your spiritual practices here, even when it comes to just working on yourself. You could be deepening your relationship with yourself. I could definitely see you guys going to be basically it's kind of giving like a slow morning type. It's like you guys are going to be taking things a little bit slower or lighter than usual, because you're going to be in, that slow regressing type of energy. So you guys actually may be one of those people that are like heavily affected by Mercury retrograde, but not in the negative way that they try to place it. It's like you're going to be, because it kind of gives like you actually going to be taking advantage of this Mercury retrograde, because you're going to be taking that time that you need to slow down and reflect on what you need to do and release what you need to do before the next full moon. And if that's not something that you're going to be doing, that's what you're going to be guided to be doing, okay? But I do see that you guys are going to be releasing a lot, or reflecting on a lot, and maybe certain experiences may just, find their way to you to remind you of what you need to release or what you need to reflect on. But I do see that something that you have been, I'm trying to figure out which one was here. Something that you have been trying to release is finally released, and it does kind of lighten your load a little bit, but it also gives you it's just something that's been taking a long time for you to release. All right, now to know me is to know that I love this deck. Oh my god, it's so crazy. I want to use this deck, but I'm being called to use the other deck. Okay, let's get this deck. I'm being guided to use the Light Seers deck for y'all. Let's get to it. For my Libra spirit, what can my Libras expect to experience during this retrograde? Show me. What can my Libras expect to experience during this retrograde? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars. Always check for your rising especially. What can my Libras expect to experience during this retrograde? Show me. What can my Libras expect to experience during this retrograde? Show me. We got the Five of Swords upright. What can my Libras expect to experience during this retrograde, during this Mercury retrograde? Show me. We have the Ace of Swords upright, like I said. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles upright with the King of Pentacles. See, that's the whole thing that I'm talking about here. Look at what's at the end of the deck here. This is kind of given like so you can know how to take charge. But like I said, certain experiences are going to be happening to you so you can realize what you need to release, let go of. But I'm seeing that something is going to happen that's going to give you a better sense of clarity as well on what you need to either be reviewing, reflecting, or kind of like, it's kind of like reevaluating is what I'm picking up on. What I'm hearing is what Spirit is saying. Now, we got this Five of Swords right here. You see how this is kind of giving, you guys may be having some type of mental issues in a sense. It's like you're hearing... It's like you're kind of having a battle with yourself. Somebody is hearing voices. Oh my God, girl or boy, whoever you are. Someone is hearing voices, or maybe it's just like you're kind of reminiscing back to certain things. It's like replaying certain things, whether it's your thoughts or just certain experiences that you've had with certain people. I could also see you guys experiencing like certain situations that remind you of past people that you've dealt with, or just past experiences that were kind of triggering to you. That could be coming up as well for reflection, but for some type of clarity, to give you some type of truth. I don't know why, but as I was looking at my phone, it kind of had looked like the time was backwards. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like y'all are going to be experiencing certain things that have you feel like you're either moving backwards, like I said earlier, regressing, or as if time is moving backwards. So you may be experiencing a lot of past experiences, but you also may be experiencing certain things that kind of reflect your image right back at you. Like whether it's your thoughts, your beliefs, your habits, it's something that's going to be like reflective right back to you. And maybe the situation may be reflecting back to you something that you're just like not seeing or missing, or it could very well be your perspective, how you're looking at something. I feel like you, because that was just a lot going on, I feel like you are going to be challenged to look at something more differently, but also it's like you're going to be challenged to take a look at how you are perceiving and looking at things. Thank you for that, Spirit. So we have here the Seven of Pentacles along with the Knight of Pentacles. The thing about this is, we all know Seven of Pentacles is about tending to your garden and making sure that you're nourishing it and nurturing it, the right way, right? Someone could be some type of healer. You could have some type of healing hand. Someone could also have a green thumb. I just see you guys kind of taking a step back. This is you taking a step back from everything and just really focusing on your garden, like the seeds that, like, it's like you tending to your seeds, the seeds in your garden, because this has a lot to do with your roots and the environment that you planted them in, the soil, as well as the type of nutrients that you're feeding it or giving it, the fertilizer, the water, the food, the plant food. There's going to be a lot of energy, whether this is you actually literally healing what you're working towards, or just investing into whatever it is that you are trying to materialize. Let me get more on this, because I want to know what this Seven of Pentacles is really quick. It's definitely something. It could be something as simple as your finances. It could be your projects, your business, something that you're working on. But I'm seeing that it's like you're tending to the roots of it. And if you're not tending to the roots of it, then you're tending to the root of something else that is kind of hindering the growth, or like causing it to grow a little bit more slowly. This could be you learning something extremely new. We got the Page of Cups with the Page of Wands. So I feel like this could be you learning something. If this is like your relationship with someone or certain people, they could be younger than you. This could be like children. Or this could just be certain things that you want. It's like this could be something that you started younger, when you were younger, and you never finished, and you kind of like, you're picking back up on that now, like working on it to complete it. Now we have this Knight of Pentacles right here, and this is also talking about how you guys could be learning how to be more consistent, just showing up regardless of, I don't even want to say it like that. It's like showing up regardless of how it looks. I don't want to say it like that, because it's like it's not like you're doing this in a careless way, but it's like you're doing it in a consistent commitment type of way. This is just like taking the daily baby steps necessary to actually make progress. And that's what it is. It's like you're progressing, but you're not like, it's like you're not focusing so much on the details that you're missing out on what you need to do, which you're not hindering yourself by focusing so much on the details with whatever it is that you're working towards. Who is this Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Why is all the Knights coming out? This could be you, though. I feel like you are going to be learning how to take something or some things a little more slower than usually. It's like you're learning how to stay and just, sit with certain things and be present with them, instead of just like going through with the motions. You're feeding your energy into it, actually being more intentional with your movements, not just going through the motions, like I said, on autopilot. Let me get it out. Okay. All right. Y'all could also be I don't know, it's definitely like the way that you speak and express yourself, though. Okay. My Libras, what lessons will this retrograde bring to my Libras? What lesson will this retrograde, this Mercury retrograde bring to my Libras? What lesson will this Mercury retrograde bring to my Libras? I'm feeling guided to like pull a question for y'all. We have here the Ace of Swords. Again, definitely giving clarity, learning new information, being very much so open-minded. We have here the Temperance, Sagittarius energies here. And then we have the Six of Swords with the Five of Cups. Yeah, like I was saying, y'all are going to be releasing something this retrograde, and I feel like y'all, one of the major lessons, I'm just looking at this Six of Swords, I'm always moving all over the place. That first of all, there is, I don't want to say that there is no type of order without me like saying like, you know, structure has a sort of, some sort of order, but I'm feeling like maybe this is like kind of out of routine, maybe more spontaneous or whatnot, the way that I'm reading it. So I'm hearing Spirit say like jumping around. Maybe that's something that y'all do, that y'all may need more, I'm about to say order. More structure in though. More structure with. I'm hearing balancing light and darkness. Very much so on that with the Temperance here, sitting here though. It's kind of giving like learning. Y'all are going to be learning how to move throughout different worlds, realms, and energies. It's kind of giving like learning to alchemize your energy more than what you could have done. You guys are evolving to a certain extent. And I feel like, okay, I do see the cups here. But okay, so thank you then. Thank you so much, because let me keep going then. I feel like you guys are going to be navigating different territories, but you're going to be navigating different territories from also a different perspective, okay? Because your mind is going to open and change in certain things. I feel like y'all are going to start seeing things completely different, right? Compared to what you used to say. I mean, compared to what you used to say. So y'all might say different, you might say things differently as well, because you're seeing things differently. It's like your perspective might actually change the way that you see the world, or you see something that is involved in your life right now, like a situation or maybe an environment. Maybe it's about your entire life, because we got this big Temperance. Maybe it's about your journey as a whole. And I feel like your perspective is going to change so much to where you no longer allow certain things to affect you and control you on an emotional level. We got this Five of Cups right at the end, and that's what I was like, nah, because I don't see no emotions there. But we got this Five of Cups. I feel like you guys are going to be realizing a lot about why you choose to hold on to certain things, especially emotionally, because I do feel like y'all hold on to a lot of things energetically and emotionally, even if you aren't necessarily realizing it. But I feel like I'm hearing coming to a conclusion. I feel like you're going to come to some type of conclusion, but it's like you're going to have some type of epiphany to where you finally see why you're so triggered by something emotionally, or what has been triggering you and holding you back emotionally, and, you know, just something that you've been holding on for. And I feel like one of those lessons that you're going to learn is kind of like how to pick up certain things and put them down. It's kind of giving the art of detachment. And it's also giving like learning when to leave and learning when to let things go, learning when to release things, when to move away from things, when your time is up with certain things. Like, and that can happen on many scales. It can be, you know, from the smallest scale of when you holding on to certain things, or it can be on a much grander scale of when it's time for you to just get up and leave something, when it's time for you to move on to the next thing, to take the next step. Okay, I'm hearing something about imbalance. So there is some type of imbalance that you guys have in your life right now that I feel like you're going to be coming to balance with very soon, because you're going to see two sides from a situation. You're going to see the duality and polarity of this situation, the light aspect and the dark aspect. And Libra, that's really what you about though. Like, you're very much so about balance, justice, fairness. So I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of that take place regardless. We have this Eight of Swords at the end of the deck, so you guys could very much be in your head a lot, or it's just like certain things that you kind of or could have allowed to take control over your, I was about to say, over your voice. So y'all, and I was also going to say throat too. So I'm really looking like, what's going on, Libras? Now I'm understanding here. What is going on with the throat and voice that I'm even talking about right now? Because I'm over here like, I'm hearing how are you, I'm seeing how are you settling in this situation. What is, how is Libra settling? What is this about? Some of you guys, no, don't do that. Some of you guys could be in a marriage, a relationship that is just, it's ready to just come down right now. It's just ready to be burnt the fuck down. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you guys feel this. You're aware of this. You know this. But I don't know. It's like you kind of want to invest more time in this situation. Let me go on this before I go in on it. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's in a very toxic relationship or commitment, right? That's what I'm going to say. Because we got the Four of Wands with the Devil and the Justice. Somebody's in some type of toxic relationship or situation. You're settling in this situation. And I feel like it is about to come crashing completely down. I feel like that this retrograde is going to show you how you settling, honey. What's the Tower? What's happening? Something is changing. I'm hearing the way that you commit to yourself, though. Something is changing. And you know what it is? I'm talking about your words and your voice, and here this Five of Cups come back out again, along with this King. I mean, not the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, along with this King of Swords. And you see the Knight of Pentacles is coming back out again. So now I'm understanding here. Someone has been influencing you mentally. I saw that earlier and I didn't say that. Somebody's speaking in your head, trying to condition you to either see something a certain way or think something a certain way. But regardless of what it is, this is crazy. Trigger warning. Someone could be being abused mentally and verbally, and even emotionally, right? I'm hearing psychologically as well, which is very crazy. It's very sick because it's like, why? Y'all, what was that reading I just did? Y'all might want to look at that reading. Is the karma worth it? I think I'm going to have to tag that. Let me write a note for Libra. I'm going to have to tag that at the end of the video because that's crazy. So it's kind of given that someone... Let me write this first. It's me coming back all serious. Not for real though. Because it's giving like somebody real life talked you out of pursuing your dreams, or just, it's not even about pursuing your dreams, but to a certain extent it is, because they talked you out of being yourself. And you know, Libras, y'all got that rep. Y'all have a reputation for that, for getting into relationships and basically just, it's like you lose a sense of yourself when you be in relationships with certain people. And this person right here is very supportive of that, is all I'm going to say. They are not supportive of you really being your truest self. So it's kind of giving like you kind of lost track of yourself and lost track of what you're supposed to be doing. And you know, this person is just basically letting you do it. They probably talked you off of your path. Y'all are definitely, whoever this is, if this is something you resonating with, honey, somebody talked you out of your path, y'all are going to be finding like your passions again, your happiness. And I feel like that's actually what's going to be that tower moment. Because you're going to realize that the whole time this person was talking to you, you've been settling because you just been listening to them. And they don't even know anything. They probably are very, whoever this is, of course they are. Because if they weren't, why exactly would they even need to be wasting their breath and energy trying to manipulate someone else? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about this. Because people who be manipulating other people, they don't be happy and they damn sure don't be smart. They don't be knowing shit. That's the whole thing about it. They don't be knowing shit, but they want everybody else to like us to think and believe that they do. Y'all are going to have to honor yourself. It's time for y'all to step into honoring your intuition. And if you need help with doing that, honey, I got a book for that. I'm going to list it in the description below to help you honor your intuition and trust yourself as your own authority, because that's really what it is. You letting somebody else be your authority when they can't even be an authority for themselves. Don't even play with me, Libra, like that. Or whoever that is. Don't let people do that to you. Y'all gotta recognize who y'all are. What does Libra need to focus on during this Mercury retrograde? Whoever that is that got me upset. I'm upset. What does Libra need to focus on during this retrograde? This got me on a Judgment. The Sun card. Oh, why? What does Libra need to focus on during this retrograde? Oh, why? Okay. What does Libra need to focus on during this retrograde? The Five of Wands. Give me more on that. Why did that come out? Why did it come out like this at the end? With the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of... It's the way it came out. It's the way it came out. Oh my God. That's crazy. So let's just go ahead. We got the Judgment. The Sun card. Very much so focusing on your purpose. Focusing on your authenticity, on being the light, your own light, shining your light, honey. You know what? It's like, y'all need to be comfortable with being seen, whoever I'm speaking to. You need to be very comfortable with being seen, because that might be part of your purpose, your path, your calling, your truth, okay? Someone has a dream to like, it's like you've been dreaming of doing something that most people haven't been able to do. Ballerina, for instance. And it's like, I say that because when I was younger, I had this friend, maybe like kindergarten. She was a ballerina, and I always thought, like, you know, that's something that I would love to do. I would love to be a ballerina. She was like, how old are people in kindergarten? 5, 10, well, maybe second grade, we'll go there. So maybe she was like 10, 7, and she was dancing in the Nutcracker, you know, traveling. Like, I feel like now she has to be some type of professional dancer right now, like, because she was, you know, she was a ballerina since she was young, and she was very good at it. But she ended up transferring and moving completely out of state because her mother really invested in her dreams. I think I'm getting somewhere here. Her mother really invested in her dreams and helped her pursue her dreams. So she moved. That's like why the whole friendship got cut, because I never saw her again. But I feel like that's something that you guys need to do. That's going to be something that you need to focus on during this retrograde, actually investing in your dreams. The things, those little inklings that have been nudging you and urging you to just acknowledge them, come see them, you know, pursue them, even like chase after them. The things that light you up, following your heart, speaking your truth, but also being your truth. I feel like y'all, I've said it already, but someone needs to be very comfortable with being seen here. You guys also are going to need to be focusing on yourself. It's like your needs, your desires, your passions, what really lights you up, your heart, your inner child, your confidence, what makes you feel really good, what really, and I'm really like what exactly is your heart's desires? I am seeing that for you, Libra. We got the Five of Wands here with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. The way it came out, it just gave like ignore the bullshit. Like look past it. Play blind. You got to be blind to the bullshit sometimes because yeah, you're going to have some type of conflicts. If I may, Spirit, who is this with the Five of Wands? The people who broke your heart, right? We got the Three of Swords with the Star with the Ten of Wands. Reading it two ways. So one of these ways here is, and see, here we are again. Look at this. I just can't make this up right here at all. So whoever this person is definitely going to be someone who disappointed you. Could very well be the person who, you know, could have did that verbal abuse type stuff, that psychological abuse. Whoever you were so committed to, you gave your heart to, you invested in, you worked with. And it's crazy because it's like, it's almost as if they kind of gave you a good time at first. Or maybe they didn't, but maybe they didn't, but you were the one having a good time before you met them. I don't know. It's kind of giving like life was great, but life is about to get even greater because you guys are going to be celebrating some type of achievement here very soon. And it may not be like on a grand scale or on a grand level, but something is about to, it's like you're going to win or like succeed, not that, it's like supersede beyond something that someone tries to limit you towards. You guys are meant for something greater than what someone has already told you. And I feel like that's going to be something it's not even like you're proving it, like to prove it, like intentionally, like that's why you're doing something to prove them or like, you know, to get your revenge on them or something like that, to prove them wrong. That's what I was trying to say. It's not even like that. It's more so of like by you just focusing on yourself and not even paying them any attention, because that's really what it is. People are going to come and try to start competing with you regardless. You're going to be superseding them. Hold on. I thought I heard somebody talking. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're going to be superseding or passing them. I feel like you already were passing them. Those are dogs barking is what I'm hearing. The other message that I was getting, right? Not to focus on competition, because where you're going, of course, there's going to be competition, but you don't have to compete with anyone else but yourself, right? You're in your own lane. And I feel like you're not meant to necessarily even ignore certain people or like act as if you don't see them. 33 was on there, but it's kind of like, yeah, acknowledge them, but also know who you are as well. I'm hearing something about jealousy. Some of you guys may need to pay attention to how much work you're taking on, the type of load that you're putting on yourself, because I could see you overburdening yourself as well. Also, just focus on releasing those emotions. I definitely see that as well. It's like some type of heartbreak, what you guys are connected to and attached to energetically and emotionally. And I don't know, man, whoever is breaking up with someone or ending some type of relationship, I could see them as well as other people trying to compete with you. I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of drama, like for a period of time, a quick, short period of time that's going to happen. And you just need to learn how to protect yourself from it without, you know, focusing so much energy on it. It's definitely giving some type of conflict, some type of drama that's just coming up. And I feel like y'all could, it's like during that time, y'all could be, so it's like a lot of good things could just be going on for y'all during that time. Okay, what's the advice? Because, my God, I was trying to get to it, Libra. What's the advice for my Libras? What's the advice for my Libras during this retrograde? What's the advice for my Libras during this retrograde? We got the King of Pentacles. Focus on your coin. Focus on your coin. We got the High Priestess. Focus on your intuition. And we have this Two of Cups here. What's the Two of Cups? Give me that. I feel like y'all need to be open to new type of connections, new relationships. We got the Ace of Wands with the Queen of Wands. This could also be like friendships as well. I don't know. Someone could be manifesting some type of new relationship or new partnership with someone. That could definitely be coming. But you know what I'm also picking up on? Make sure that you're open to connecting with people with differences. Because, you know, we see the two different races here, or two different skin complexions or whatnot. It's like be open to connecting with people who share differences with you, because you never know what you know, you two coming together will create. Definitely pay attention to your intuition, okay? The intuition ebook is in my description box below. We got it twice up here, because let me tell you something. This drama is really coming, and it may come in the form of someone giving you some type of gift. I don't know, man. Something weird is happening during this retrograde, so y'all need to be very mindful. Pay attention to how you are feeling when you are around certain people. Like, are you feeling jittery and nervous? Is your hand shaking? Are you aggravated? Pay attention to how you're feeling, especially when people start trying to give you certain gifts. Pay attention to that stuff right there. And with this Eight of Wands, I feel like you guys are going to have to start taking a lot more action than you have been lately, and moving forward beyond other people. Okay, so thank you so much, Spirit. Whoever this was that actually have left some type of relationship, whether this was recent or past, you are also being guided to focus on the type of relationships that you want to attract and bring into your life. Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you actually do want. And while you're doing that, though, there's a time for you to foster a greater relationship with yourself so that you can improve your confidence, a greater relationship with yourself so that you can improve your intuition. Like I said, ebook in the comments below, so that you can actually connect with your higher self and allow your voice, the voice of your higher self, to guide you so that you can be your own authority in your life. Give me this King of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are definitely meant to build some type of structure for yourself. Yeah. The Knight. The Knight of Swords with the Five of Swords. You guys are meant to build some type of structure with yourself. I feel like Spirit kind of wants you to strengthen your mind. Strengthen your mind. Because it's definitely giving like, somebody's connected heavily with air. Yeah. Strengthen your mind. I feel like Spirit wants y'all to be more strong-minded. Have a stronger belief in yourself. You may have to like talk yourself out of the negative thoughts that you are thinking or that you have picked up from someone else. And I'm hearing Spirit say you can work with them to do that. Spirit is wanting you to work more with them. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, like someone is like, you are a very high authority. It's like you're higher than what people make you to believe you are. If I'm saying that right, I hope I'm saying it right so you can understand where I'm coming from or what I'm saying. You need to trust in that, and you need to learn to trust in yourself and just be more strategic. Be more strategic in what you are doing or what you're bringing into this world, especially for those who have businesses, or even if you don't have a business, even if you just like trying to get away from someone or you're trying to get into a better environment. Make sure you are being strategic about it and you have a plan to do so. So let's get some oracles from my Libra. What final message do we have for Libras here? What's the final message that we have for Libras here? We have Ascension, Ascendant Master, Oneness, Guides, Spiritual Support. Number 33 with Warrior at the end of the deck. Focus, Assertiveness, Rise, Action. Yeah, definitely taking more action to materialize what you need in this world. So we have the road to ascension has been walked by many others. Know it is a part of your divine purpose. Segment holds a powerful draw for those seeking strength and protection. Combined with powerful healing attributes, the lion-headed goddess who once walked the mortal lands of ancient Egypt offers a wonderful energy to befriend and beckon you near. Jade is a stone that you may want to use in meditation or your sacred space. It resonates strongly as a holy stone in many ancient cultures. Sometimes an awakening to source can feel like a lonely path rather than highlighting the incredible sense of unity it should bring. Be still and trust that those who have walked the path are now guiding you and supporting you every step of the way. Find your own ascended masters who resonate strongly at this time. Go within and they will reveal themselves. Okay, and then we have number 43, which adds up to big 7. You already smell Warrior. Y'all are already very strong and powerful. There's a time to rest and a time to rise. Today you might need to summon a great strength of purpose. The strength of the legendary Celtic warrior queen is with you. She holds steadfast, knowing just the right time to claim her victory and stand her ground in adversity. Her strength is in her soft side, and she offers forth various gifts of energy and focus. Breathe with her into the calmness that you need for this difficult phase and explore her many animal totems if you feel drawn to them. Her shield and spear flash with pyrite, the ultimate protection stone. It will shield you from negative energies in the environment and within, strengthening the auric field. A true warrior knows when to replenish and when to gather resources. There may be new challenges at the moment to address and the need to assert yourself or align to a cause. The path of least resistance seems to be a little out of reach as you are pulled to act. All will be well if you do so from a place of calm and balance. Take time to clear out and let go of any residual energy between responsive action. All right, and then we're going to get... Okay, I'm like, what my love? We're going to get an astro for y'all. And we're going to end it off. Final card. One card for Libras. Final card. One card for my Libras. Final message for my Libras. Final message for my Libras. Let's get to it. Final message for my Libras. Final message for my Libras. I'm going to shuffle this 3 more times. If ain't no cards coming out, then there ain't nothing else for me to say for y'all. I said I was going to do it 3 times. I messed up, though. Let's start. 1, 2, 3. Well, all right, y'all. That's the message. That's it for me. That's all I got for y'all. Hope the message resonated. And did y'all want me to read that? Let's read this, Libra. Libra asks us all to strengthen our relationships with an infusion of justice, equity, equality, communication, fairness, and romance. The cardinal air sign Libra is ruled by Venus, and its symbol is balanced scales. Libra is connected to the kidneys, the endocrine system, and all the ways the body comes into balance. The sun shines here September 22nd through October 21st. Action. Compassion and purpose infuse beauty, and beauty flows from a balanced composition. To bring true balance to this situation, look at it through the lens of social justice and ask what would be unequivocally fair. Assess what you value, assess what others value, and find compromise. Become aware of any personal bias, whether you believe that your opinion is more important than someone else's or that theirs is more important than yours. Chant. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Be fair, straightforward, appreciative, and kind. Look at the whole situation for better composition. Balance the colors, the lights, the shapes, and forms. Make sure everyone in this relationship feels heard. Acknowledge the existing beauty in the situation and ask yourself, how can you bring in more? Explore the arts, music, and movement. Engage in expressive joy and let your soul take in this powerful medicine. Whether at work, at home, or in your love life, this situation may require a partnership of equals. As you create beauty and balance in your situation, you may call in new people who want to dance with you. Meet them on a level field and explore what you can do together. Challenge. Sometimes conflict needs to erupt before a healthy equilibrium can be re-established. Repression is not peace. Beauty can be misleading. Aesthetics alone can be shallow and incomplete unless Beauty can be misleading. Aesthetics alone can be shallow and incomplete unless loveliness expresses a deeper beauty, a compassionate heart. Okay. Gift. The Navajo refer to the beauty way as the path of a life lived in balance, living in the right relations with one another, with the cycles of nature, with the ecosystem all around, and with spirit. Ashe. Let the beauty way call you. Ashe. Ashe. So yes, Libra, that's all I have for you. I hope this message reaches exactly who it needs to, and I hope it resonates. Let me know in the comments below. I'll either see you there or in the next video. Peace.